The warm glow of the California city lights faded slowly in my rearview mirror, replaced by the endless dark ribbon of the highway ahead. My headlights carved a narrow path through the night, their steady beam the only comfort in the encroaching blackness. The hum of the engine was monotonous, like a lullaby meant to soothe, but my mind was anything but calm. A late-night shift had pulled me from my usual routine, and the digital clock on my dashboard glared 1:37 a.m. in harsh red light. The city, normally vibrant even at this hour, was already a distant memory. The radio, after too much static and fiddling, had settled on a faint oldie station. Its crackling melody did little to ease the tight knot forming in my chest. My hands gripped the steering wheel, knuckles pale. Something about the night felt wrong, heavy, as if the air itself were watching me. Soon, I veered off the main highway, following the quickest back road home. But the streetlights vanished. In their place, shadows swallowed the road, flanked by thick forests that towered like silent sentinels. My high beams pierced the dark, revealing only the road ahead, narrow and winding, bordered by dense, ancient trees. It was colder here, still. The crunch of gravel beneath my tires was deafening in the silence. Every rustle of leaves seemed amplified, sinister. I was completely alone, swallowed by the woods. The road twisted endlessly, each turn deeper into unfamiliar territory. I found myself longing for the sight of another car, another soul. But there was nothing. Only the creeping dread and the overwhelming sense that I had strayed into a place I wasn't supposed to find. Time felt elastic. Minutes stretched into what felt like hours. The road narrowed further. The trees pressed in, clawing at the night sky with twisted branches. The blue of my dashboard lights seemed to pulse red, a reflection of the panic mounting in my chest. My fuel gauge dipped dangerously low. I cursed myself for not filling up before leaving the city. My hands were shaking. There were no road signs, no familiar landmarks, no phone signal, just the black forest, and a dreadful certainty that something had gone very, very wrong. Then, I jinx it. A shape emerged in the headlights, a figure standing in the middle of the road. I slammed on the brakes. Tires screeched. The seatbelt bit into my chest as the car jolted to a halt. My heart pounded like thunder. It was a man. No, not a man. Something wearing the grotesque grinning mask of a pig. The beady eyes of the mask were soulless, empty. But they looked, they saw. In one gloved hand, he held a long glinting machete. Its blade gleamed under the pale moonlight, sharp and unforgiving. I couldn't breathe, couldn't think. My mouth opened, but no scream came. He took a step forward, then another. Slow, measured, enjoying my fear. His head tilted, curious, mocking. The cold in my veins turned to ice. Number, I wouldn't die here. Not like this. With shaking hands, I grabbed the gear stick and slammed it into reverse. The car jerked backward, the sudden motion snapping me out of my paralysis. The pig-masked figure lunged, machete raised. I hit the gas hard. Gravel sprayed as the car rocketed backward, just missing him by inches. I heard his roar, low and guttural like an animal. That sound would never leave me. I didn't stop. I couldn't. I sped through the winding road, the speedometer climbing dangerously high. The forest blurred past, shadows warping and twisting in my peripheral vision. My headlights danced over branches and brush, my heart thudding in time with the blood pounding in my ears. I didn't look back. I didn't need to. I could feel him behind me, chasing me in the darkness. The red dashboard glow pulsed with urgency. My knuckles ached from gripping the wheel. My teeth clenched. Every second was a fight to stay on the road, to outrun the horror that had stepped out of the trees. And then, salvation. A faint light in the distance, a street lamp, then another. The trees began to thin, the road widened, the surface smoothed out, the forest fell away behind me like a bad dream. The highway, the city lights, far off but real, shimmered like a promise. I pulled to the side of the road and killed the engine. My body trembled uncontrollably. I was covered in cold sweat, every nerve raw, every muscle tense. But I was alive. The night had nearly swallowed me whole. I had seen something I wasn't meant to see. Someone. The pig mask lingered in my mind. Its expressionless grin burned into my memory. The machete. That sound. But I had escaped. I leaned back, eyes closed, heart still racing. Dawn was beginning to paint the sky with the faintest strokes of light. I had survived the dark, but I would never forget it.